Open Your Eyes is brought to you by the Belize Bank, our country, your bank, and Smart, bringing people together.
Live from Channel 5 studio in Belize City, it's Open Your Eyes, Start Your Morning Right with your hosts, Sabrina Daly and April Martinez.
Good morning and welcome to Open Your Eyes.
Start your morning, right?
I'm Sabrina Daly.
And I'm April Martinez. Good morning, Belize. Good morning, Sab.
Good morning, A.
How are you?
I am so good. It's Christmas Eve.
It's Christmas Eve. Oh my gosh. How excited.
I am super excited. I'm really just looking forward to, and I've been saying it all December, I'm looking forward to the holiday, to just spend some much needed time with my family. Yeah. This year feels different, though, I won't lie. And I think we've been talking about it all month. I've also heard some other people saying outside of workspace that, you know, it doesn't feel exactly the same. I'm not sure if it's just the adulting version of it.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's a lot different when perhaps there's a lot more kids around.
That's true.
And you have, because I was talking to my mom yesterday or the day before where I do the baking, right? I do the baking.
You do the cooking.
I do the cooking. I do all the things.
Guys, we've talked about this. April really bees in that kitchen.
I do, but like I was saying, my list is getting shorter and shorter because we have less and less kids around. So now I'm making like what I would make like so much cake and so much stuff, and we would make cookies and all of that stuff. That is no longer really happening. Like the vibe is just, I'm making these cakes because this is something that I'm already used to doing, so I will do it. But I don't have to do the hustle and bustle of all of these other traditions, which I think that's it for me. I don't have to do the other traditions.
Well, I think my experience is a little bit different because I too don't have all the people in my house, but I go to where the kids are. And so I go searching for them. And for me, as I get older, I'm seeing now my nieces and nephews, well, primarily my nieces right now, that they're also growing up, and it's super sentimental to me and important that I am there in these moments, in these festive moments in particular, to watch them open their presents and watch them soak up that time that we really do have at times. We really take for granted, especially these working parents and families, how much time we don't have and how much time or how much effort it takes to spend intentional time with extended families in particular together. And so for me, that's what Christmas is about.
Definitely agree, Sabrina. So let's talk about Christmas in our What's Buzzing segment for this morning. So let's get into What's Buzzing.
Well, the first thing I gotta say, and I know that it might not be trending on the news or on social media, but for me, immediately what's buzzing is the earrings this morning, guys. Take a look at, not my earrings. My earrings are from last year. We already know that I'm not the person that has these festive earrings or character-filled earrings. But my hostess over here definitely does. And if you're wondering where she got these, I don't know. What would you say?
Okay, first of all, story time. Since we're talking about what's buzzing, right? We commute every morning, Sabrina and I'm from Milapan, Sabrina from Rotboom, and I'm driving, and immediately, just because you know you're already used to a particular routine, right? So you already do these packings, you already know what you have in your bag, and I forgot my earrings.
How could you?
How could I? Really, how could I? But I instantly messaged Monali. And
so Monali is
our producer.
We also saw her on the show last week singing.
Right, and we already know she's multi
Talented.
right? But I didn't know how I mean, you know what? I'm always surprised at Monali. But I called her, I messaged her immediately. I'm like, hey, I forgot my Christmas earrings, and I really would like, do you have something festive? Do you have something red? Because I have this outfit. I just wanted to keep it with the vibe. Do you have something sparkly? Just something that could make me kind of like sell the Christmas vibe.
Because you wouldn't be April
without
if,
it. I was already
you
like
didn't have
freaking
these
out.
earrings.
I was like, do I turn back? That's how serious I take it, right? And so I kept driving. I didn't check my phone.
Yeah.
I came to work. And
so Monali messages me though.
Oh yes.
She messages me this
I didn't
morning.
know this part of the story.
And she's like, good morning, Sab. Just checking if you have any festive earrings or anything sparkly. Exactly the same thing that April said. She asks me. And I listened to the voice note and I'm like, me? So I send a voice note back and I'm like, I do not, girl. I don't even know if I have a single one. And I was like, okay, I have one, but I need it now that you mention it.
So Monali gets out of bed and she starts making these earrings.
At probably like 5:30.
5:30 in the morning, guys. So my festive earrings are something that Monali decided to construct this morning, and they are candy cane earrings. She made these this morning at 5:30 a.m. Can you imagine?
Beautiful.
I was over the moon. I looked at her and I was immediately happy because one, love. That is extreme love coming from our producer.
And you know, like commitment to her job.
Commitment to her job, commitment to us as the host. Yeah. It was literally like...
And just a great friend too.
Yeah, it was just one of those ridiculous requests where like, I forgot my earrings, can you help me out?
Yeah, but I don't think Monali, we weren't asking you to make it, girl. But thanks.
She did this, and I think when I was talking about my excitement and my happiness, it was more about the fact that, oh my God, this is how you're going to solve my problem. You made these for me at 5:30 this morning, and I just felt so loved and so festive. So while nobody's feeling Christmas, I am totally feeling Christmas. I am feeling love. I am feeling generosity. I am feeling genuine happiness right now because of these earrings. And I know it might be like this frivolous thing, but it's the thought.
Your thing.
But it's the thought that she's like, yes, it's April thing, and I need to make sure that it vibes with it. I was overjoyed. I'm still super overjoyed. Thank you so much, Monali.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, the way to April's heart.
Honestly, food and earrings.
A pair of earrings, and they do not have to be expensive. They just have to be pretty and fun and colorful.
So but yes.
But I mean, still on the topic of Christmas, I know that a lot of us are making that last preparation. I know that some people are still doing Christmas shopping.
Yes.
And I saw this post yesterday on social media where this person, I think we all know her, Demi Williams, she was posting and saying, ladies and gentlemen, or Belizeans, if you have not prepped or at least seasoned your turkey from yesterday, you'd be late doing it today.
I have to agree.
And I mean, I guess I'm late.
From yesterday.
So we prep 2 days ahead?
You have to prep at least 2 days because, okay, so my thing is I want to thaw out my turkey, and then I want to make sure that it marinates in all of its ingredients and its seasonings before I put it in the oven. And if you want that rich, nice, juicy turkey
so your
flavor,
turkey done season and sit down.
Yeah.
The wait pan you
tonight. So I put it in the oven bag, and then
You're gonna do that tonight?
Yes. So we do Christmas Eve dinner.
Oh yes.
So
in the case of persons that do Christmas Day dinner, then we 24 hours or 20
so you say you're late, but I feel like if you thaw it out from right now and
for tomorrow, I'd be good.
Yeah.
All right, so
I think
I'm fine.
you're okay.
I'm good.
Kinda. Okay, so do you cook your turkey?
You know what? I don't like our producers being in our ears telling us things. They're like, first of all, Sabrina not even a cook.
But you
second of all, I have a big family. And
same. We have a big family, and we have our traditions and so forth. So while I make Christmas Eve dinner, my tia Myrna makes Christmas Day.
Okay.
Like the meal. So we try our best to kind of like split the work.
Yeah.
You know, to ensure that everybody has a wonderful meal. And you know, she's the one that taught me to cook. So I always get nervous. Up to this day, I have been cooking for so long, and up to this day, if she tries any of the food I make, I have like this nervous stomach.
Are you scared that
issue.
she'll say that it's good, but she might not mean it?
I was scared that she says that it's bad because
She would say that it's
so
bad?
first of all, right? You see my brutal honesty,
Yeah,
it's
you get it from her?
genetic.
Okay.
It's genetic. So my auntie not lie to me and tell me it tastes good and it don't taste good. But she not tell me it tastes bad. She'll just be like, maybe it needed more salt or maybe it needed this. So she's not gonna outright say it bad.
So this is my strategy, guys. You saw me last week learning to prep a turkey and a ham. I'm going back to that video.
You should.
And that's what I'm gonna do.
You should.
I
You were
mean,
briming that turkey and all that.
I was doing all the things, and that will be my process probably tonight. And if I feel like it's gonna like it's going nowhere, then I'm just gonna drive myself to my brother, and then it's gonna get
So your
done.
brother's the cook.
My brother is the cook.
Oh.
And so that was the plan until my producer embarrassed me that I am not planning to cook in the first place.
But you are somebody. So here's my thing when it comes.
Wait, let me say. Okay, so I can cook.
Yes.
I've just never like baked an entire chicken or an entire turkey.
Like a entire meal for
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've cut up and seasoned and baked. I've just never like stuffed a turkey or like a chicken. I'm sure it's no rocket science.
But here's
never
my
done
thing
it.
with you, Sab, and this is something that we have to also applaud Sabrina for because she's been on her health fitness journey for quite some time now, and she's like super awe-inspiring because when we talk about like all of the sugars and the fats and the cakes and everything that we want to eat, she's like, nah, I'm good. I'm doing
For
my
now.
health stuff, right?
Until I get to my goal.
No, but it's so good because that's something that people also struggle with for the
Yeah.
holidays, right? How do I maintain a healthy, balanced diet with all of these different things around me? And we did have this
Yeah.
conversation, I believe, last week. But I think for you, I would wonder now with your health journey how you would prep a turkey.
So that's the thing.
right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. My plan is to not get too insanely health conscious about the seasoning and the butter and all of that. It's just about portion control. And interesting that you asked that because I think almost every week this month we had segments on like sweet treats, and I remember having some rum popa drinks available to us, and I kept on asking, do you guys have like a dairy-free version of this?
Right.
And I made it myself over the
Really?
weekend. And it
Okay.
was good.
That's
and so
awesome.
For you guys wondering if you can't enjoy dairy-free rum popa or eggnog, you certainly can.
You certainly can. Kojak came here with a vegan one.
Well, not while I was
Oh,
here.
I'm
Maybe
sorry.
that was last year.
No, that was this year.
Dang it.
Yeah, no, he still has it for the exact same
Yeah.
reason. Some
And
people
so
have these
it is
restrictions.
possible.
It was Monday. But I also realized that the ingredients that you all were prepping the turkey and the ham with last week with Belize Maya Cuisine, their stuff is very health conscious
For sure.
too. So I was looking at that and I was thinking to
And I've
myself,
had a couple
I
of their
wonder-
products too
yes,
before.
same.
They're really good.
I actually seasoned my turkey with one of their seasonings last year and it came out honestly fabulous. So I think about these things now when we're talking about all of these different foods and so
Yeah.
forth. Persons like yourself that are on this health journey, I really aspire to be like that when I grow up. Can't do it yet.
No,
but
I-
it's very, very inspiring.
And thank you so much, April, because I know that there are a lot of people who tend to, they're probably on similar journeys like I am. And for me, I try to remember that, the food is great and everything. And I know that this might sound like a scratched record at this time, but for me, it's more about the process with my family.
Yes.
So less about the food and the gifts and more about cooking with my family, arguing in the kitchen with my brother, spending time with my nieces.
My sister came in the kitchen last night while I was prepping and she's like, I know you don't want anybody in here, but like,
Yes.
do you need some help?
So for me, like it's about the discussions between interrupting my aunt while she's making the black cake.
Yeah.
Again, arguing with my brother, telling him, could you move up? Stuff like that. And so that's what's important to me. Of course, the food and everything, it's still great. And it's interesting that we're talking about this in particular because I was having this conversation with Isani last week and he was saying, for the kids, it's really just about the gifts. And I'm not sure, maybe I had a unique experience in the sense that I have always remembered thinking like this, even as a child. Growing up, it was less about getting the gifts under the tree and more about saving for that gift and saving for whatever I can put together from my school money to buy something for my mom and to buy something for myself. And I think that has rolled over into my adult years and became its own thing. And so for me, that's really what Christmas is about.
I
It's
have to
about
agree.
family and friends and the love that we share, because money will come and go. These items, they'll break,
Yeah.
but it's the people and the thought that will remain.
I agree. I think the memories are extremely important. I think we were talking about why we don't feel Christmas like this right now. I think maybe it's an adult thing. I was talking about less and less kids, but I was also thinking, people have passed.
Yeah.
Families have gotten smaller. Some
Yeah.
families have gotten larger. Like it's this strange imbalance. And I think when you're our age, you kind of come to recognize and observe all of that. And so I am with you. Memories are definitely a part of it. We didn't have much growing up, but it was definitely one of those mornings that we would wake up to, like my grandma making tamales and all of these different smells and like doing things with our family. Because one thing is for certain, we didn't have much, but my parents ensured that there was something to do.
Yeah.
There was something to celebrate. There was always something to be grateful and thankful
Absolutely.
for. Yeah.
I'll leave you with this, and this is kind of like an inside joke about me growing up, and it adds to the same thing I was telling you, where I was notorious for saving my money to buy a gift for my mom and my grandmother. They were like the two ladies in my life, and every single year they got like cups, but it's
is
like a
so
cup set, like those like three set cups.
Yeah.
And there was this one time, I think it was probably Valentine's Day, and I just quickly like ran to the closest store near me and I bought her a cup for my grandmother, but it said Happy Mother's Day. But I was still so proud.
You know what? You bought it with your own money,
Exactly.
and that is what matters. What I look forward to, so my brother does a lot of artwork. He likes to draw, and he likes to make like animated cartoons. And I look forward to whenever he makes cards, because that's what I love. It comes from him. He's a kid. He can't buy presents, but for him, it's like, this is what I can do. And it's the one thing that I always look forward to, and I know my family always appreciates one of his cards, and that's what I love. But there's a tradition that I think I talk about it every single year, because from I have been alive, for the 32 years that I have been alive, it's this thought thing, right? So my dad and my uncle have this thought thing. When they were kids, they didn't have anything to give each other either.
You said that.
Yes.
You said that
But they would
last
wrap
year.
Things,
I remember.
They would wrap things. It would
like
be
a
pencil, an apple, whatever.
Yes.
And up to this day, they're grown men, and they have lived their lives apart. They have lived their lives together. We don't see him all the time. But that Christmas, they will exchange
They
that
really
gift.
put the thought in the thought that counts.
Honestly, they don't put the thought. And that's the funny part about, like, I remember there was a Christmas day where my dad, I never get nothing for your uncle, And then my mom walks in with like a calendar that they gave her from the store, and he just put it in a big box and wrapped it up, and hey, that was his Christmas gift. And then I think my uncle gave him a box of tea. It was just keeping that tradition of giving you something and having that comic relief afterwards. I love it.
I love it.
Yeah.
I really do. And so I know that as we wrap up this conversation, a lot of us, as we mentioned, will be prepping for Christmas Eve today, but also just Christmas Day.
Yes.
And we just encourage you guys to remember the thought in all of it, the thought to show your family love. And for others who really focus on the reason for the season, also remember the message behind Christmas Day as well, which is love, loving God, and loving yourselves too. And
Wonderful.
so, Merry Christmas from us.
Merry
here.
Christmas seasons.
Eve.
Greetings to all of you. And Sabrina, why don't we share with our audience our Christmas Eve Jingle Tales rendition? Let's get into it.
Hello, my name is Jemmy Alaj, and we will be finishing the story The Three Princes. The carpet brought them instantly into the Sultan's palace, right inside Princess Halima's chamber. "She's thirsty," the court physician was saying. "Water," shouted Rahman, jumping up and down. He held up his mirror to see if he could find some reflected there. "I'll get it," shouted Salman, tripping over his carpet in haste to get some. "My orange," said Emir, trembling. He peeled the orange and broke off a segment. He squeezed it against the princess's mouth so the golden juice trickled between her lips. She opened her eyes and sat up. She looked round, puzzled to see so many people weeping by her bed. Have I been sleeping? She asked. You've been dying, her father said. But no magic of magic, you're better. You were very ill, said the court physician, but you were better as soon as you tasted the orange. How strange. It was my orange, Emir shouted. He pulled the segments apart and ran round the room, giving one to each of his brothers. One to the Sultan, to the physician, to the Grand Vizier, to the nurses, to the courtiers, till there was nothing left of it for him. My orange cured you, he said happily. It saved your life. What a beautiful magical gift. But without my magic mirror, we had never had known. She was ill, said Rahman. My gift was the most magical. No, without my magic carpet, we'd never have got here in time to save her, said Salman. My gift is the most magical. The princess must choose, said the Grand Vizier, stepping forward. The three princes stared at him. You look like an old man in the golden cloak who had given me my mirror in exchange for my ring, said Rahman. But you're just like the old man in the silver cloak who gave me my carpet in exchange for my ring, said Salman. Ah, but you look like the poor old man in wax I gave my ring to. The one who gave me the orange, said Emir. Which goes to show, said the Grand Vizier, that however many times one person changes his appearance, he's still the same inside. Rahman and Salman thought of themselves, whilst Emir thought of the poor man who had nothing. His was a selfless act, and this is what he's like, no matter what ring he wears. Said the Sultan, scratching his turban. But we still don't know which one my daughter has to marry. I know, said Princess Halima. Went to her father, stood on tiptoe and whispered into his ear. I know exactly who is who. Rahman gave me a beautiful mirror, but he's very vain. I think he chose it because he likes to look at himself in it. And someone gave me a carpet, and it's gorgeous. I know, but I think he chose it because he's a bit shy of himself. But Emir knows I love oranges. She went over to Emir and stood next to him. This is the one I want to marry. I knew him as soon as I awoke. He smelled of oranges, and it reminded me of the day I fell in love with him. Even though he doesn't have his emerald ring anymore, I know it's Emir, and I love him. The Sultan placed Princess Halima's hand into Prince Emir's. Then you shall be married, he said. Salman and Rahman and Emir, thank you for all you brought wonderful gifts for my daughter. Salman and Rahman, you may keep your mirror on your carpet forever, and they may help you to find true wives. Emir's orange was all gone, but he has already given my daughter something wonderful. Love. True love. True love is the most magical gift of all. That was the story of the three princes. Next, we will be reading Turtle Beach.
And we want to say a big thank you to Collins Publishing and the Book Center for bringing us this Jingle Tales this morning. Moving into our weather update for today as we hear from the folks at the National Meteorological Service.
Good morning, Belize. Mainly fair weather will prevail today. Then an increase in shore activity is expected tonight. The 24-hour forecast: sunny skies with cloudy spells today and cloudy at times tonight. Showers or light rain will be isolated. Then an increase in shore activity is expected tonight, especially along the coast. The maximum temperatures for today will reach 81 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 83 inland and 66 up in the hills. The low temperatures for tonight will be around 70 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 66 inland and 59 up in the hills. The winds will be from the north, northeast at 5 to 10 knots, and the sea conditions will be light chop. A low tide will occur this morning at 8 past 11, A high tide this evening at 5:04, another low tide just after midnight at 12:35, and another high tide early tomorrow morning at 6:27. The sun will rise this morning at 6:20 and will set this evening at 5:25. The moon will set this afternoon at 12:47 and will rise early tomorrow morning at 1:40. The outlook for Wednesday and Wednesday night: skies will be mostly cloudy. A few showers and isolated thunderstorms will affect mainly the coast at first, then will gradually spread to most areas by afternoon. Shower activity will decrease late Wednesday night. For more details on our forecast, please visit our website at nms.gov.bz. With that, we end this morning's forecast from the Belize National Met Service.
All right. Thank you so much for that update. I've been feeling the Christmas chills.
It has been super nippy outside.
I could
Also
do
a little
without
bit
the rain. I could do without the rain, but I love the weather outside being frightful.
Being frightful.
But we have to move on into our show for this morning. It is Christmas Eve, and our first conversation is going to be how to follow safety guidelines around fireworks. So our first conversation is going to be with the Belize Police Department.
All right, and in our second conversation, it's all about Copali's new rum, just in time for Christmas. I know you guys are still making those rum cakes and even that rum popo, so this might be a perfect segment for you.
And in our final segments, our third and fourth, we're going to be playing some games. Sabrina, I know she likes a challenge, so she's already gearing up for our games with us, our fellow hosts, for this morning's Christmas Eve OIE show.
All
right.
We're
We're going to take a quick break.
We got to, and when we come back, it's all about fire safety guidelines from the Belize Police Department. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
My name is Hermine Vega. El Patio Grill has been using Belize Bank for over 25 years. We only use Belize Bank at our restaurant. That's why we were able to win this trip to Europe. I had never been to Europe. We found out it was Madrid and we were excited and we went to this football match. The teams reached before the game and everybody was just outside, you know. You can't explain, the noise just roared like 3 blocks down the street, but when you got in there and you saw 70,000 people in there, that was amazing. I couldn't believe it was happening. I had to pinch myself to make sure it was real, you know, because it's a one-in-a-lifetime experience, I'd say. My lucky plus one was my son. He's 18 years old, so he was really excited and he enjoyed it as well. He said it's his best trip ever, so it's a priceless experience that we got. Belize Bank has always been there for me. Whatever transactions or whatever I need to do, they're always there for me. I would recommend everybody to use Belize Bank. It's the oldest bank in our country and they continue to do their best.
2024, a year of triumphs, challenges, and unforgettable moments. Join us as we take you on a journey through the stories that shaped Belize. From challenges and tragedy to heartwarming human stories, this year had it all. Don't miss our special end-of-year review, where we bring you the best of 2024. We live the moments that made us cheer, the stories that changed our lives, and the acts of kindness that restored our faith in humanity. Join us for an unforgettable evening as we celebrate the highs, reflect on the lows, and look forward to a brighter future. Tune in to News 5 for our 2024 year in review. See you on New Year's Eve.
celebration and spreading love, let us make sure that we keep the spirit alive by making responsible choices. Plan ahead and designate a sober driver before the celebrations.
Here are some tips to ensure a safe and joyful holiday season.
If you've been drinking, don't drive. Encourage friends and family to make responsible choices. Look out for each other. Report suspected drunk drivers to your nearest law enforcement immediately.
This holiday season, let's make memories that last a lifetime. Let's ensure that everyone arrives home safely.
A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
It's Christmas time at Channel 5, bringing joy to Belize. From the news desk to the great outdoors, we've been working to give you more. From morning shows to breaking news, serving the truth is what we choose. Oh, Channel 5, I'm on your side. Through every storm, we're your guide. With laugh, debates, and moments true, we share Belize in life with you. So raise your voices, Christmas cheer. We've got big plans for the coming year. Together we thrive, here's to Channel 5. Let's keep the magic of hope alive. We've got goals that shine so bright, like a Christmas star on a silent night. More content, stories, and tech upgrades. Oh, Channel 5, we're here to stay.
Welcome back to Open Your Eyes. This is our first conversation this morning, and as we mentioned, it's all about fire safety hazards and guidelines from the Belize Police Department. Now, you might be wondering why we're talking to the Belize Police Department about fire. Well, in this case, we are speaking all things firecrackers, fireworks, and the nuisance that it can cause. While it's beautiful and it is a part of the festivities, there is still an important conversation that should be had where safety is concerned. And so this morning we have with us Deputy Commissioner of the Belize Police Department, Bart Jones. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning, ladies, and it is a pleasure for me to be here to represent the police department in the discussion this morning. If you allow me to take the opportunity to wish all police officers and their families and our civilian support staff a Merry Christmas and all the best for 2025.
Of course. So one of the conversations that we know that is important for us to be having is safety across the board. We know that we would normally speak to the Belize Police Department along the lines of safety for households and properties. But equally, we also need to speak about persons being as safe as possible when handling these firecrackers. We've reported just recently a child being impacted by a firecracker and kind of gashing his leg, causing it to be stitched up and all of that. What has the Belize Police Department been doing where preparations are concerned for the season with firecrackers?
Okay, so first, let me say that the issue of firecrackers are prohibited. Under the whole rubric of explosives, there are prohibition on certain explosives and some that are allowed with license. For example, explosives that are done in mining and in road construction, and so those persons would get a license from the commissioner for the quantity of explosives that they're going to use, and the proper measures are put in place to ensure when they're going to detonate, the necessary precautions are in place. The fireworks falls under that, and so they are prohibited, and there are no license granted to firecrackers. So could discuss the firecrackers first, and then the issue of fireworks, which are permitted in certain circumstances. So the firecrackers are in fact prohibited, and we try our best in conjunction with the Customs Department to seize and to detect and seize, because we know that they are not produced in Belize, and so our collaboration with Customs is prudent, and we have in fact since the Customs and Police BTF started the Christmas operations, a number of large quantities of firecrackers has been seized. We know that because of the porous nature of our borders, these things will slip through.
Perhaps we should differentiate the difference between firecrackers and fireworks, because I know there are some that you'd see kids play around with, but then there are the big, giant, beautiful ones that you see for celebrations.
Okay, so the big, giant, beautiful ones that you see for celebrations those are fireworks.
Yes.
And so those are discharged, but even those, in your application to the commissioner, you would state who is going to be the person who is going to discharging the fireworks, where, ensure that safety, and the fire department is informed of you being licensed or permitted to import and to discharge.
And then firecracker are
totally prohibited. No permit is given for those. And apart from being a nuisance,
those are pop shots, by the way.
Cohetes,
whatever.
For clarity, let's discuss that. Then firecrackers are cohetes, dynamite, palomitas, or different parts of the pop shots. Different parts of the country have different things.
So it's important for them to know what by what we call it.
Yes.
My question is, I know we were talking about firecrackers and so forth, and the nuisance that they are, but there is the one, and I would really like for you to explain it to me, because I don't know what it is. The one that makes the loud boom that almost sounds like a gunshot.
So those are, I think they call those bombs.
Okay.
That some large ones that make this large boom, and so all of those are prohibited. In terms of not only, and I think off the air we're discussing in some areas you'll see the smoke before you hear anything, and that's air pollution.
Yes.
The issue of not only they also, you have the issue of the remnants being on the street and the whole issue of trash that comes after these things. The other safety issue is that many a times persons will not differentiate the difference between that and firearms. And so you might have the police responding to a report of shots being fired in a particular area,
but it's
just that, and then you take away that resource from
somebody
else's, where maybe then there is a situation that needs the police attention.
And that's why it's so important that persons follow the laws in getting permission from the Commissioner of Police, informing the fire department, so that there are information as to where these fireworks will be displayed.
And that is in relation to fireworks, and generally there is not the problem with fireworks. I think we generally don't have problem. There are mainly in festive occasions, to bring in the Christmas morning, the New Year, Independence, different villages that have fiesta will apply and have it. So it's discharged.
I want us to take a look at the screen really quickly, Mr. Jones. We just saw some instances where if these fireworks or dynamites are not utilized or distributed properly, what could take place to the person?
Well, and those videos are actually real. In fact, some of those situations have in fact happened in Belize in the past, and so you would have the danger of maiming. The particles can fly in your eyes and blind you, and it is particularly dangerous even for adults and of course kids. And all of those are real situations that can occur.
We had a report, a news item, I believe, a couple of weeks ago, where a kid was injured by way of they had covered the pop shot with, I think, a tin can, and it shattered, and the tin sliced him in the leg.
Yes, and that happens, and sometimes kids would get hurt by when they would, if it does not discharge, they would then go and check
it.
And then it's then discharged in their faces. So I like that you have that, because those are, it might seem dramatic, but they
Real
are in fact
scenarios.
real scenarios that can occur.
Yeah, we were
Because
talking about why we don't do it, right? But it's because when I was a kid, my mom had an incident, and she's like, "Yeah, my kids are not doing that."
Yes.
Just like that.
Yes.
It's wild.
And also the other thing is that we have elderly, sick persons at home.
Babies.
Yes, babies that are affected by the, you have the noise pollution, that it gives off a lot of noise, and the noise. So, and as of course, you spoke about pets.
Yes.
Dogs and other pets go crazy when in fact this, and then that creates another problem for residents.
Yeah.
And so we've been cracking down. Our patrols will be out, especially during tonight and New Year's Eve, all years as they call it in some jurisdictions, to deal with that situation, because we know that it occurred. The fireworks are, persons are properly licensed. They would have to submit, give basic information as to who is going to discharge, where, and the fire department must be informed.
Before we move on to other topics, if a child or even an adult is caught with these firecrackers that are obviously prohibited, are there any penalties from the
Well,
police department?
the law says that a fine of up to $5,000 could be charged, and $5 for, in addition to the $5,000, $5 for every pound of firecrackers or even illegal fireworks. If you brought in the fireworks and did not get a permit, then you could be charged for up to $5,000 plus $5 for every pound that you're caught with.
And while you're patrolling, are you going to be looking for these?
Yes, we are going to be looking for it, and because most of the times, sadly, kids are involved.
Yes.
So police would normally just take them away and warn the parents and that kind of thing, because you know
they're kids.
Yeah, they're kids, and perhaps at the agitation of adults as well, because there are situations where adults will give the kids to do or purchase it for them. And as well, I want to warn those persons as well, because there are a number of persons on social media who are offering these things for sale, and that is also prohibited. And as well, certainly if it is an uncustomed good, and the customs department, if large quantities are caught, we're going to hand that over to the customs department, and we know for uncustomed goods the penalty is 3 times the value. So certainly that will be happening over this entire Christmas holiday.
If there is an incident whereby an accident occurs and somebody is playing with these firecrackers and so forth, and it damages the home of somebody else, what are the different consequences and penalties?
That is a criminal offense, damage to property.
Okay.
Or if the can flies in the air and damage your car, lands on your windshield or damage your paint job, that is damage to property, which is a criminal offense for which we are going to deal with as well.
As we wrap up the conversation, Mr. Jones, I know that we can't forget to discuss general safety measures that the public can or should take during the Christmas holidays. We know that while the Christmas brings people together, it also has some traveling too. What would be the advice from the Belize Police Department where safety is concerned for persons and their property?
Well, because of the obvious, I'll start off with drinking and driving. Certainly, have a designated driver. You're going to out partying, and if you're going to travel long distance, don't have the alcohol be in the company. Some people do that; they'll stack up for a long drive, and so you don't want to do that. The police, along with the transport department, will be out to look at the issue of drunken driving. Sadly, we have had a number of accidents, particularly with motorcycles, so we're going to be out in that respect. In terms of the crime situation. We know, as well as you said, Christmas is a time for gathering, but it's all time for new stuff. And so you take on the big television box, you'll put it for the garbage man to take up. Perhaps we'd advise to cut it up, because then you are advertising.
You just got this thing.
You have this thing. Another thing is that Belizeans have gotten it where we've all into social media to the extent that vacationing in Cancun or out on San Pedro for the weekend. And so you want to then, if persons are just as how people are watching these things, and so, oh, you're out for the weekend, so I have the weekend to break into your house and stuff like that. We're off to Miami for the Christmas, and just landed, in New York, and so these things then people watch and then could target your. You want to ensure that your house are properly locked up if you're going. We will be out, police will be out for those persons tonight who will be going to church services to bring in the Christmas. And that is also an opportunity for persons to target homes. So the extra patrols will be out. As well, if you're going to, tonight will be time to prepare the ham and the turkey.
Yeah, we were just talking about that this morning.
Please don't fall asleep with it. And so that certainly fire hazard.
It's a tragedy to your meal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because some people would be working all day preparing the house, and then at night then preparing the ham and the turkey, and they would fall asleep, and fire could and then be a disaster for the holidays.
Yeah. Well, certainly some great tips from yourself and, of course, the Belize Police Department. We thank you so much for stopping by and chatting with us. Any final thoughts you'd like to share with the public?
Just enjoy the season responsibly, and as well the true reason of the season, caring, and try to mend fences where we have throughout the beginning of the year we have gone separate ways, try to mend fences.
That's a good point. We never thought about that.
Yes.
So thank you so much for that, Deputy Commissioner. So we are going to move into a different topic.
Yeah, you didn't know this part of the conversation.
We're about to wrap up our segment, and we're going to be playing a little game with our guest this morning. You ready for some trivia, Deputy?
We'll try.
All right. Of course, it is Christmas related.
It is Christmas.
So I want to see, are you a big fan of Christmas?
Well, somewhat.
Somewhat?
Yeah.
But being in the police department for years, police officers are generally,
working on Christmas.
Yes, most people. So what we try to do, commanders try to do across the country, is to stagger. If you're working Christmas, maybe getting off the New Year. We'll also be across the country providing food for police officers who will be on duty as a little gesture.
Yes.
But yes.
Well, we want to test your knowledge of some Christmas carols, so to speak. And if you love music or if you simply love Christmas, you should be good at this. But we'll see how good. So we're going to be displaying some information on the screen, and we're going to test your knowledge where Christmas carols are concerned.
Ready?
Let's go.
All right.
So you got to guess this. What's the song? Can you name these classic Christmas tunes? You have 10 seconds for each time to guess the title. Okay.
All right. He says he's ready. Okay.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Wait, it's not playing.
Oh.
This is the song.
Oh. Don't know that one.
Angels we have heard on high.
Is that the name though? Okay. Is that the name? So April says it's Angels We Have Heard. That's the name. I know the song, I just didn't know that was the name. All right, next one. April has the first point.
On the first day of Christmas? On the first day of Christmas? Or the 12 days of Christmas?
Yay!
12 days of Christmas. Yes. Point for Mr. Jones. Hark the Herald Angels Sing.
Yes. I think Sabrina got it.
Yes.
Yes.
Hark the Herald Angels Sing. Point for me. So we're a point each right now.
Yes.
Away in a Manger?
Away in a Manger. That's a very, I associate that with like Christmas as a child for
Yes.
me. It feels very childlike. But point for you. Away in a Manger. Oh my gosh, now that I mention it, I haven't heard that song in a long time. Oh, actually.
I know it, but I don't know the name.
Carols of the Bells?
I don't
Carol
know
of
the
the
name.
Bells?
I don't know. I don't know
I
the
think
name.
it's Carol of the Bells. I'll go with that one. Yes.
Carol of the Bells, yes.
I love that though. I love the violins. Remember Cindy played it for us last
Yes.
year? Yes.
It also makes me think of Home Alone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Joy to the world.
Joy to
I
the
got
world.
it.
I was wondering where your competitive streak
I'm
was
sorry.
gonna,
I don't know the song titles, but it's here. I got it. Joy to the world.
Joy to the world. Okay.
Okay.
Know the song, but I don't know the name.
Something with the Nutcracker. Something
No, I don't know.
Dance of the Nutcracker or Dance of the Fairy. Yeah, something like that, I think. Oh no,
Christmas Village?
Definitely never
It
know
definitely gives
Never know the
Christmas
name.
Village
that.
vibes.
Yeah, did not know that one.
Okay. Deck the halls. La 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 la.
Tis the season
To be jolly. Fa la 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 la. No, that has to be Deck the
That's
halls.
definitely Deck the
Well, I hope
Halls.
that's the name. Yes.
Okay.
Now that you mention it, We Three Kings.
Yes.
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 Is it?
Yes. It's We Three
We Three
Kings.
Kings.
It is. It is.
So you're saying I'm winning?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm sorry. Okay.
No,
okay,
it's What
Deputy.
Child Is This? It's not We Three Kings.
Oh wow.
Sabrina lost.
I lost.
Something about Christmas Day on Christmas Day. Something. The name I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know it.
I don't know.
I saw three.
I saw 3 ships.
What do ships have to do with Christmas?
Now I gotta go find out.
Right?
Come on, you should know this one. What's the name? You don't know the name?
It doesn't come
Jingle
to,
Bells.
Yes.
Jingle Bell. That's like every kid's.
That's the one that we know. The only one we know.
Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
how many more we got left?
Oh, I love this one.
Silent.
Yeah, Silent Night.
All right, we have just a few more left. Silent Night. This was the last one. Mr. Jones, you did fantastic. I have to say,
did a fantastic job.
to be a
You know
busy
your
man,
carols.
You do know a few things.
But some of them you know it, but you know the
the
song,
melody,
but
too.
yeah, the melody,
That's
but
what
you
we're
don't know the name, the
Yeah.
actual name of it.
Well, thank
Do you have
so
a favorite Christmas carol?
I think all of them.
All of them.
much. Do you have a favorite carol?
I don't. I don't have a favorite carol.
I don't know. I think at one point it was Oh Holy Night, but
Yeah.
because there have been so many over the course of the years now, I can't really.
I'm
I
not
love
gonna
Carol
lie.
of the Bells. Carol of the Bells is one of my favorites.
After hearing Away in a Manger, I feel like I need to go back and listen to it because it kind of felt really nostalgic just now. So maybe for this year it might be that.
When I think
Yeah.
it was one of the Jingle Tales that was the Nutcracker, I went back and listened to the Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies just because it like puts me in a mood of mellowness. But you know what, Deputy Com, thank you so much for joining
My
us
pleasure.
this morning and playing this game with us. And
My pleasure.
season's greetings to you,
To
your
you and
entire
yours as well.
family.
Yes,
Uh,
thank
The
you so
entire
much.
police department, thank you all so much for all the hard work that you do keeping us safe in our homes, and we wish you all a very Merry Christmas.
We're going to take a
And
quick
I want
break.
to take the opportunity to thank the organization
Yes.
for all it's been doing throughout the year. I think police officers have been on the show more than once throughout the year, and the news team. So for getting out information to the public. So good job and all the best in 2025.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Sabrina, we do got to take a quick break. And when we come back, it's all about
Sip,
Savor,
and Celebrate with
Copali Rum. We'll be right back.
Technology is ubiquitous, and it's transforming how, when, and where we work. Full-Tech Systems is placing award-winning devices in the hands of information workers, allowing them to work without compromise in a world without wires, to innovate, create, and to maximize productivity anytime, anywhere, satisfying the needs of the desk-centric remote and field worker and every other worker in between. We are providing the industry's best devices to businesses going through the process of digital transformation. Partner with us today to provide the solutions that will allow your employees to work effectively and efficiently to enhance your customers' experience. Full-Tech Systems, your technology center, where you'll come for the price but stay for the service.
La 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 la. Ooh, la 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 la. I've been waiting for this time all year round. Time to gather with my family and friends. Oh, I can hear the Christmas bells ring, hear the choir as they sing. Oh, la 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 la, it's Christmas. Yeah, it's a Belizean Christmas. Oh, la 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 la, it's Christmas. Yeah, it's a Belizean Christmas. So tell me, do you feel it in the air? Time to spread the Christmas cheer, singing Christmas time is here. It's my favorite time of year.
Hey, yeah.
Hi, hello.
Bring your own papa and come over. We got ham and turkey for the neighbor. Smell the fresh new paint and new sofa. Let's spread the joy together. So tell me, do you feel it in the air? Time to spread the Christmas cheer, singing Christmas time is here. It's my favorite time of year. La 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 la, it's Christmas. Yeah, it's a Belizean Christmas. Oh la 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 la, it's Christmas. Yeah, it's a Belizean Christmas. Take a trip downtown to see the Christmas lights. Gather around as the children smile. Staying up all night, hear the dynamite, see the flashing lights as we all unite. Let's celebrate together. The children are filled with laughter, spreading love and cheer with my friends and family. Oh, it's a merry, merry Christmas.
This holiday season, we're keeping you connected to what matters to you most. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from Smart. Smart, bringing people together.
There's a new law in Belize that allows the law enforcement authorities to investigate and ask the courts to forfeit criminal property that may be derived from offenses such as corruption, drug trafficking, and fraud. It's called the Civil Asset Recovery and Unexplained Wealth Act. If all of a sudden you see somebody with all this money, cars, property, living the life, but they don't have a job or a business or any obvious sort of income, that's going to raise some huge red flags. So you may be wondering, could this potentially affect you? What if someone else is supporting you? No problem, that can be easily proven. What if you inherited the money? No problem, that's not hard to prove either. What if you operate a mostly cash-based business? Also no problem. Just keep proper receipts and you're good. The new law does not exist to unreasonably target anyone. The FIU won't just go after random people for no reason. There are certain legal conditions, for example. The authorities have to prove the connection to the property and an offense. One of the biggest safeguards is that the process still has to go through the courts. So there's nothing to fear about the new law. Let's take the money out of crime. This message was brought to you by the Financial Intelligence Unit and the U.S. Embassy, Belmopan.
2024, a year of triumphs, challenges, and unforgettable moments. Join us as we take you on a journey through the stories that shaped Belize. From challenges and tragedy to heartwarming human stories, this year had it all. Don't miss our special end-of-year review, where we bring you the best of 2024. We lived the moments that made us cheer, the stories that changed our lives, and the acts of kindness that restored our faith in humanity. Join us for an unforgettable evening as we celebrate the highs, reflect on the lows, and look forward to a brighter future. Tune in to News 5 for our 2024 year in review. See you on New Year's Eve.
Welcome back to Open Your Eyes. Joining us for our second conversation. It's all about sipping, savoring, and celebrating with Copali Rum. Joining us in studio, we have marketing manager at Copali Rum, Mr. Giovanni Alamia, and he's here to give us a little taste of a new line, if you will. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank
and
you.
Season's greetings.
Same to you.
Greetings.
Thank you again for having us on air. You know, I have to say that Open Eyes has always welcomed us with open arms whenever we request to come on and showcase our new products. You know, so thanks again. So today I'm here to show our new rum. Just came out. It's a pre-launch. You know, it's a 5-year-old. You know, the distillery itself is 7 years old.
Wow.
So took us about 18 months to start distilling. So this is our first rum that's coming out, 5-year-old.
Wow.
Right?
So if you're thinking how good marinating is, imagine marinating something for 5 years, how flavorful that might be.
What does the age do to the rum itself?
Well, we age it in a barrel that's made from American oak, that's lightly charred. So they basically put a torch in it, and they char it, and they use it for bourbon.
Okay.
Right? So for it to be considered bourbon, they can only use the barrel once.
Okay.
So then they sell the barrels. So we've purchased some barrels and we age it in that barrel.
Okay. That's why it has that whiskey-like flavor. Okay.
Right. So it picks up that flavor profile. The color that you see is not an artificial color. That's just a natural color of it absorbing the bourbon and the charred wood in the barrel.
Awesome. That is awesome. Is it also because of the cane sugar that is used?
No. It's all the soaking of the product that's in the barrel itself.
Wow. Copali has been around for a while, and of course we've seen the many evolutions that it's made, even the rebranding. The last time you were here, you were showing us this new bottle and the transition from the other. What can we expect when we look at all that has been done this year in reference to what you guys have in store for us in 2025?
Well, we are working on a couple other lines. Can't really mention it yet.
But you can tell us how good it is, though.
It's very good. I mean, we only release the best product.
Yeah,
right?
I agree.
We go through a lot of testing, making sure everything is up to par, making sure it adheres to our USDA certification, because we are organically certified. So we do have to make sure that everything that we put in the rum is certified organic.
Copali has been named one of the top rums in the world. How do you feel about that, and how does your entire company feel just knowing that you've made it to this particular par in the international arena?
You know, it's all hard work, and none of it is mine, right? I have to give credit where it's due. It's just the staff down at the lodge in PG. You know, they are really proud of this product that's made in Belize. You know, they're proud that that the owners of the company is investing in southern Belize. You know, so it's like, you know, like a hand wash, hand almost thing, where they're really showing and they're going the extra mile, you know, to do little things that add up to bigger things, right? And with that recognition worldwide, it just shows that, you know, that it's paying off.
Yeah. So at this point, where can we get Copali Rum other than Belize?
In the US, we're in California, Florida, New York, Las Vegas, Nevada, Texas, Michigan, in Hawaii, we're in the UK,
in Hawaii.
we're in France, Italy. You know, so we're slowly getting out there.
That's amazing.
I knew you guys were in France because I had mentioned Copali to some friends, and I posted a picture, and they're like, we have that. It's quite pricey, and so I have to bring when I go over there.
Yeah.
But they say it's top notch.
Yeah. Thank you. So a lot of times when you have products that are exported to Europe, they would export it in a drum, and then they would bottle it there. You know, for us, it's about quality control. You know, making sure everything is done properly. So we package everything here.
Wow.
You know, and then we export it. So of course that adds to the price.
Now, I know you brought this one for us to sample, and we will in a bit. But some of the other products that you have all taken out already, what is available this year?
Well, we have the white. The white, we have the cacao infused and the barrel rested.
That's on screen right there.
That cacao infused, guys. If you want something different, I mean different when it comes to your type of rum, that is the one to go to, that cacao one. I think Sabrina would like that one.
I think so too.
Yes.
But what we have here, as you mentioned, is not quite yet available. It will be launched very soon. But you also wanted us to get a taste of what the consumers will be having when it is launched.
Right.
Tell us a bit more about this particular rum. As you mentioned, it's a 5-year aged rum. And so what are some of the flavors that we'll be getting from it?
Well, you know, it's hard for me to tell you what to taste.
Okay.
Right. So like when you smell it, your nose profile, your taste, it's different for everyone. Right. So I might say, oh well, I taste cinnamon.
I smell the cinnamon.
And then you'll say, okay, yes, I smell it or I taste it. Right.
Can I read?
Yes.
It says, this sustainable rum offers an elegant balance of vanilla and caramel. A caramel note, with a smooth, distinctive finish of oak and spices. We proudly craft our rums without added flavors or colors. And yeah, the ingredients say that itself. So let's see if you taste the vanilla and the caramel notes, Sabrina.
Okay, and so this is our first tasting, guys.
All right.
Can I get some hands?
So Giovanni, thank you so much, and
You're
congratulations.
Welcome. Thank you. And you have to remember that it's not a shot of tequila, so you're taking a little sip so you can really get the full.
And you savor it.
Right.
Maybe it's because I read it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I read it, but I taste all the vanilla and the caramel notes.
I taste all the cinnamon and the spice.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's really, really good.
Yeah, and that's why I mentioned it's hard for us, well, for me personally, to say, oh, you're gonna smell this or you're gonna taste that, because everyone's nose, everyone's palate is different.
That's true.
So if I was to tell you you smell something or you taste something, then right away you'll be like, oh yes, I smell that or I taste that. No.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Giovanni, this would pair so perfectly with rum popa, I think, like as a part of the rum popa mixture, because it has all the like cinnamon and nutty and spicy kind of like flavor to it.
I was thinking it paired really well with my ham.
That too.
Like, because I put red wine in my ham, I wonder if I could substitute. But what I really can appreciate about this is, you know, sometimes when you drink something, it has like a weird aftertaste.
No,
not with this.
You still taste all of that.
All of the notes.
That's
even like
so good.
Like
This
a
is
minute
so
after,
good.
I'm still tasting all of those
Same.
notes, and I
And
feel
it
all
doesn't
warm
burn.
inside.
No, it
does
doesn't.
not.
It doesn't burn.
It
going
It does
down.
not. It's very, very
That was
smooth.
amazing.
That was very good.
And this is rum.
Exactly.
That's what
yeah.
That's what I'm
Guys,
telling you.
I like rum.
Sabrina doesn't drink rum, and she's like into Copali.
Yay me!
Slowly getting her over this side. But I will say I'm not a rum fan either. It's not something that I drink, but I will drink Copali.
No,
and it's not a marketing plug. I promise.
It sounds like
I will drink Copali over any other rum because
No.
it doesn't taste like rum.
Yeah, I think the main thing is that, you know, a lot of us would associate rums from maybe when you were 19, 20 years old.
Yeah, can't.
And it burns going down. You have that hangover the following day. Now you're tasting something that's organically made, sustainably grown. You know, everything, all the bells and whistles, as they would say.
Yeah.
You know, but it lives up to it.
Yes. I don't know if you've ever visited the lodge, Sabrina, but the minute you drive through, you see all of like the cane fields and so forth, and all of the other ingredients that are just grown right there on the property, where you can definitely see all of the hard work, the laborers, all of the farmers that are putting into making this rum extremely special for us. And I'm so proud when I pass it, because I'm like, oh my God, we made this. It's Belizean.
And just here thinking, you could drink that on its own. You don't even need to mix that with anything.
This is us drinking it neat. I was very surprised. I thought you were going to give us ice or something, and when you just pour, I said, "Oh,
need it." That's amazing.
But it's delicious.
Well, thank you so
Smells
much,
fantastic.
Giovanni, for stopping by and having myself and April try the newest line. As we mentioned, or as you mentioned, this will be available very soon at storefronts. So, do you have an official date?
Well, it's not an official date, but it is going to be a limited release.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So we only need 600 bottles for the country.
Oh, and what would be
So,
the retail price there?
About $80.
Okay.
About
Very
$80,
good.
$85.
All right.
Right. So we're hoping in the next week or two, Resinas will have it at all their wine stores. They have in San Pedro, Placencia, Belize at Biltmore, in Cayo. Right. So we're hoping that right after the new year, they'll be able to have it on the shelf and available.
So 600 bottles being spread throughout the country. It's going to go like wildfire, Giovanni.
Yes.
It is.
Thank you so much for joining us, and season's greetings to the Copali family and to all of you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Do you have any Christmas message you'd like to share to anyone?
No, just just the usual. Season's greetings to everyone. I hope you have a safe and very productive, I would say. I always want to say productive in a way where you're able to spend more quality time with your family and friends. Yes, it's always work, but at some point we need to put down that pen, close that laptop.
Get some much needed R&R.
Yeah, and that in itself is work,
Yes.
right? That in itself is being able to disconnect and spending that quality time with the family.
For sure.
Thank you so much, Giovanni.
Alrighty, we are going to take another quick break, but when we come back, we get into some of our favorite OIE Christmas traditions over here. When we come back, we will be testing our hands at some gingerbread house making. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Gentlemen, this is what you've been waiting for. In this corner, we have the masters of limitless power and unbeatable connection. Pioneers of 4G LTE in Belize. It's the undefeated champion, Smart. And in the other corner, struggling to keep up, it's the other guy. bite. Tired of getting blow after blow from a plan with the other guys? It's time to tap out and join the winning postpaid plan provider. Smart's postpaid plans are a total knockout to the competition, and they have once again powered up their postpaid plans. Sign up for one of Smart's boosted postpaid power plans today and experience the victory of superior service. Smart, bringing people together.
Whether you're enjoying the outdoors,
Finally here at the Fort George Hotel and Spa. This is nice.
or stuck in the office.
How can I help you today?
When it comes to finding the perfect frames and lens for your eyes, what you do makes all the difference. Elevate your eye vision. Choose eyewear that reflects your lifestyle. Quartz Optical. Value you can see.
This donation means a lot because one of our pillars for youth is to help our youths that most in need. 2 months into the school year, we have kids that still don't have a school bag, still don't have school supplies, and we're glad that Social Security saw the need for that and came on board with no hesitation to assist those that really need it. These school bags here will definitely bring a smile and a warmth to their heart and especially help these parents. Belize City Sobumbra Florea Lions Club, along with Belize Social Security Board, cares.
Three, four.
Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. I say you don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. I rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun, 3 little birds pitch by my doorstep, singing sweet song, a melody's burning true. This is my message to you. Say you don't worry about a thing, don't you worry, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright.
What I would like to say to our Caribbean basin, we are living in times where we face challenges that come our way we have not prepared for. Sometimes we are not aware these challenges will appear, but they are here. What is important is all of us working together. From the family, there must be that support network.
Be viewing Caribbean Medical TV on this station.
Welcome back, guys. We are rolling into our third segment of the morning. And as we mentioned, it's all about some of our very own Open Your Eyes Christmas traditions. Last year, we were busy making gingerbread houses. And this year, we're doing that again. And so the question is, I did. I don't think it was me and Josh.
Yeah.
Have you, what's your skill level with assembling?
No, I'm not an architect.
No? Okay. Well, neither am I, but I love a good challenge. And so this morning we were given some instructions. And we got to jump straight into it.
This is like the elves.
This is like, you know, when your mommy have the old-time recipe.
Yeah.
This is that recipe right here.
Gotta love it.
In instruction form.
With some little dibujos.
Yeah, it's so cute.
Yeah, love it.
So we have all the ingredients or materials needed to construct this house this morning.
Okay.
And the first instruction is cut across the top of the cookie bag to take the cookies out. Cookie might get stuck on the zip part. All right, so that says that it's the roof. So I imagine we're going to be starting with this.
This says the roof.
You know, my question to you guys is this something that you have included in your households as a tradition with kids? Last year, I tried to incorporate it with my nieces and nephews and cousins.
I have
tried. No! You guys, my cookie is broken right away. You know what the Bible say? If you have a bad foundation already, you don't know it.
Oh, yes, you can plaster it with your icing.
So, no, I really see now my building.
Skilled. You did say you like a challenge.
Not this much of a challenge.
Oh.
I'll forget my cement together now and try stick sheet.
So, but you know, we did try, I believe my sister and I, when we were little, we tried doing
this is gonna be so hard.
Let's see, do operation.
Yeah, but I don't even know what part of the house this is. I'll figure it out when I get there.
We will figure it out.
Yeah,
well, we have it right here. It says, pay attention to height limit of the house to the box. No part should hover outside the baseboard area for a house to fit in the box. Building sequence.
So as I was saying, last year I tried to make gingerbread houses with my nieces and my nephews, and it was terrible.
First of all,
it just did not work out.
It did not work out.
No, it didn't.
This looks like the most janky side. It doesn't. So you have a broken problem. I have it's not necessarily a symmetrical problem.
So you have to fill in where.
So we have to fill in
where you can.
Where we can.
So I'm assuming that this is what I'm supposed to do.
And you have to put as much. Remember, this is your cement, right? So you have to put as much.
I think I should have made the hole bigger.
As possible.
So does it say anything? Okay, it does say that. So this is one. So this is one, and it doesn't seem like you put it in the line of the box.
It says you. I don't know.
So I'm just gonna stick.
I'm just sticking.
Oh, but maybe I should put more. I'm scared.
I'm putting as much because this is like the glue, right? All right, and so let's see. Oh boy. Why did I do this to me early on this blessed Christmas Eve? Cannot. Okay. So let's see, that's one. And then
so
this, I think like this. Okay. Not sure.
I think okay, she's
You got it? You got it?
Okay, now let me work on Missy over here, because this doesn't look too promising.
I'm honestly, so these are the things that I find very funny when we have these segments, Sabrina. Sometimes I get lost in my little world, and I tend to forget that there's an entire audience watching us fail.
No.
Okay, so I have, I guess, this basis kind of.
So guys, I'm working with a broken piece of house here.
Okay.
And so my strategy is to fix it while I'm sticking it.
Okay.
So there we have that.
But that looks good, Sab.
And then I'm gonna try to put on the middle here the part that is broken.
Okay.
So pray for me here.
You got this. I believe in you. I have faith in you.
So I'm gonna make sure she gets a really good layer of icing cement or glue.
Icing cement. I just don't want it to fall.
Yeah.
I just don't want it to fall. Okay.
You know, I know that there are some families though who make their gingerbread houses from scratch too.
So we have attempted And you have to get it just right. I will say you have to get it just right. And gingerbread is a little harder to make because it's not a cookie, not really. It is in the name gingerbread. And you kind of have to make sure that it has that bready texture, but also making it sure that it's as sturdy so that you can make the house and it's firm like this.
No!
You got it. Come on.
I made my first error already.
No. You can do this.
Yes, I did.
You can.
Okay. I gotta figure this out.
You can figure this out.
Oh my gosh!
You
and
got
my producer watched me.
You got this.
This
you
was
got
gonna be a really narrow house.
It is gonna be a really narrow house, but you know what? Small houses
So this
make
is my
great
first
homes.
attempt.
All right, let's
I'm
see.
told I need to stick to my day job, guys.
So you have to stick to just being a host.
So this is what I'm gonna do. No, I'm gonna fix it.
All right.
I'm gonna add another layer.
Let's attempt the roof. I'm attempting my roof, guys. I'm attempting my roof.
Which is even more scary.
I'm attempting my roof. Yes, it's even more scary. So I'm gonna.
Okay, there we go.
Let's see.
And that is fixed.
I knew you could do it.
All right.
Okay. I knew you could do it. So the roof. I'm starting my roof now. And so I'm gonna put the cement icing on the edges here of this rectangle because I don't know how this is a roof, but it's gonna work. It's gonna work.
You got it. I trust you.
I think this way.
So this way next.
Yes. I'm gonna put as much frosting as possible because life.
You know, though, I have to say, just even the act of doing something like this with kids,
Oh,
they
so
absolutely
fun.
enjoy it.
So fun.
So even though my gingerbread house structure didn't work out
It's
last
working
year,
out now.
Last year, it was such a great experience to have with my nieces.
Oh, you did this with your nieces?
Yeah, that's what I was telling you. The last year I did it, but it wasn't very successful. The box that we got didn't really do what it was supposed to do.
The box didn't do what it was supposed to do?
The pack that we got, the box of materials, didn't really do what it was supposed to do.
We also, I think, did you get one of those like build it yourself gingerbread boxes? So my sister and I did that as well a long time ago, and yeah, it didn't do what it was supposed to do, guys. She's right. It's false. It's false. False advertisement. Okay. I think.
Girl, you are working hard. You done a construction work away.
I'm trying.
You're either excited that you will get your house built quick, but you're worried if it will be properly built.
So here's my thing. This roof has me extremely nervous.
And so guys, hire me for your construction services.
Hire her.
Because I'll take my time, but it will be done the right way.
Okay.
Except on cases where I get bad cement blocks. That's not me, guys.
You know, it's the company. It's the company's fault. Is that where we're going with this?
Yes.
Okay. Great. LOL. Alrighty. So I am trying to figure out my strategy for decorating. I think that's my favorite part.
You're decorating already? I'm still struggling with
I'm
the
still
side.
building my roof, but see, I'm already like my brain is not gonna just let me
Which
focus.
person you know, guys, that they paint the house while they build it?
ADHD people.
They're painting the house while it's being built.
ADHD.
At this point, okay, I think I'm all right there.
Yeah, I think you got it. I think you're good too.
Let's get into.
Let's hope my roof stays. That's like what I'm worried about the most, like my roof.
Okay.
Because
So
you
what
know,
I'm gonna do is
you could have the foundation and you could have the walls and so forth, but you need your ceiling and your roof so that if it rain, you'll be good. Okay, I think.
So is a great gingerbread house about the quality of the structure?
I think so. I think
or
it's
about the decoration?
I really think the kids enjoy the decorating more than anything else. Yeah. I think that the decorating is like what really makes a gingerbread house a gingerbread house.
Okay, there we go.
And this is bringing me back to like Hansel and Gretel.
She feels like she's gonna slide down, folks.
That's what I'm telling you. It felt so unstable. I'm so worried about my roof.
Okay.
I don't want it to fall, but I am enjoying this, guys. And I mean, this is also something that families do as a part of like their traditions at home for like Christmas and Christmas Eve. So it would be great if our viewers could tell us what they do during their like Christmas Eve?
Yeah.
Do you play games? I know you're a competitive
Yes,
person.
we do. We most certainly do. We break nails doing that too.
I believe it. Sabrina, guys, I don't mess with Sabrina when it comes to
we
games.
are so competitive. It's almost a crime.
I feel like my roof is coming
Okay,
off.
so I'm just gonna fill her with like stuff in the middle here.
Fill her up, guys. My roof is sliding.
Just to hope that it's like sticking properly. I mean, I think this is a great tradition to have with families, just to see these kids come together. Even the Christmas games that you get as well, they're wonderful traditions. Do I go with marshmallows at the top? I'm gonna go with, I don't know.
I don't know. It's like too much to choose from.
I'll go with these.
Okay. I want to give like...
They're gonna be like Christmas lights.
I want to do, yeah.
So we're gonna have different colors. Oh!
I'm putting all of my glue first because I'm so scared of my roof falling.
Yellow, white. There we go. Okay, so I'm just going straight into it now.
Do the thing, girl. Do the thing.
And we're gonna start over here so you guys can see. Maybe I should do like a cross. I don't know. Let me just do like...
I'm so focused. It's not even funny. I don't know what I'm doing, but it's so nice. I like these types of things. I like the decorating part. I'm not a decorator at all. For me, it's more about how it tastes.
Yeah.
Than it actually looks. You got this.
Not my Christmas lights falling.
Not your Christmas lights. And what I enjoy about a gingerbread house in particular is that there is no real way to decorate, right? People just go in and do the things, which I really like. Put some frost. Okay, look.
Wow,
Just
that's
the
getting messy.
season. You know, Sab, life is messy. Like a gingerbread house.
That is so April
You know,
to
life
say.
is messy. And
April's
so
like, but isn't life like that?
Life is messy, and that's why we try to make our gingerbread houses as pretty as possible. I'm here like ensuring.
So I'm trying to have like a roof look.
Yeah. I'm just
And-
trying to make sure that my roof stays.
I'm gonna put little dots here.
Yeah.
Little dots there.
And so I be decorating a storm. I really like it looks so weird, my gingerbread house, but I need to make sure that you can come inside and it will look festive enough, I guess. I don't know. We'll find out. Alrighty.
A dot there, a dot there, a dot there. There.
You're doing the thing, Sab.
I'm just trying to make it quick and fun. But I do know that this process would look a lot prettier with more time.
Yes.
Sticking.
Are we on a time crunch?
I mean,
I was having like way too much fun to think about time. And now I'm realizing that I probably should have thought about time.
I'm just trying to make it light.
Make it light?
But fun looking. Ooh, okay.
I'm gonna continue putting some gumdrops all over just for it to...
Guys, what do you think about my roof?
I really love the roof. You have, oh yes, we have marshmallows.
Yeah, don't forget.
I forgot all about that. Oh, I think I know what I'm gonna do with my marshmallows.
Oh, you got a lot of gumdrops up there, girl.
I know what I'm gonna do with my mushrooms now, my marshmallows.
Okay.
Thinking about mushrooms.
Wow, you are so quick with it too. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna do the other part of the roof, and then if we're out of time, at least I'm happy that I had some Christmas lights up.
So I just wanna make sure that people can come in my house and like feel welcomed at home.
Yeah.
In my little, I don't know what it is.
You know, though, what's really interesting is that there are a lot of households that take decorating their homes so
Very seriously. Yeah.
Especially the outside. I love seeing that. I love seeing houses that are beautifully lit, and even having like some of those floaty stuff
Yeah.
on the outside too, because there are families that literally drive around just to show their kids that.
So we have a tradition at home that we do that, and there are certain homes that we look for in particular.
In Belmopan?
In Belmopan, that are just always lit. And Belmopan people don't know exactly which house I talk about. It is never, ever, ever a fail. These people come in strong, Sab. Strong.
So what did they have this year?
The whole entire house is lit with lights aglow. There is a Santa on the roof. There is a snowman on the roof.
Yeah.
But they are that home, right? They do that for Halloween. Yes, it's the Prit Belize house. Our producer knows exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, they do it. They do the whole nine. It's quite astonishing.
And do you notice that other family members also go and look for it?
Yes, it's honestly something that people do because we look forward to it. I think they were a little late this year, and everybody was wondering what happened.
Like you have to encourage them. No, you need to light your trees. You do it not only for you guys, but for us too.
I think because they have been doing it for so long, they know that they have to do it for the community. Yeah. It's something that the kids look forward to. Like for Halloween, when we go trick-or-treating, that's the house everybody looks forward to for going because it has everything.
Well, in Belize, we have certainly a couple houses displayed in that way. More than anything, though, I think the kids look forward to seeing the parks displayed.
Yes.
And just in general, seeing their community look
beautiful,
beautiful and festive.
Yeah.
I know we have the overpass that a lot of family members have since become accustomed to taking their families to go and take photos at the overpass, even the parks as well. And so it's been a really great sighting to see families just take their families, even if you can't do that in your own house.
I think that's the point, right?
Just
they
to
make
see
people feel
other people
a part of it. Yeah,
doing that is really special.
I really like that, Sabrina.
Okay.
How's
so I
it
gotta
going
get a
over
time
there?
check from my producer. Do I have enough time?
How are we doing?
1 second.
We have time. We still have time.
So I have time to construct a door because at this point I was only dealing with the decorations for my roof.
This is so beautiful.
Yes.
So we want to say that all of these different ingredients and the construction of our home is courtesy of Little Lamb Pastries. So a big thank you to Little Lamb for helping us achieve our gingerbread house dream for this Christmas. Let us know how we did, Little Lamb.
I know, right? Do you have stones on your house?
I have stones on my house. I have been trying my best to make this house look as bad. I am trying to hold my roof down. Indeed.
Okay.
All right, so let me put my little...
Okay.
You're doing a thing, Sab? You're doing a thing?
Trying.
I believe you.
This is actually a lot more challenging than you'd think.
It is, and that's why I'm so focused. I haven't been saying much because I want it to look nice. I'm trying to build my home. I'm trying to make my dream gingerbread home. Yes. Okay. No one judge me.
All right. So I think I have something going on there. Now it's time to add some greenery and some rocks
greenery
and stuff like that.
Alrighty, so let's just keep.
You can see what's going on
this
here.
Going. Yep.
I just have 2 random rocks.
But what I really love about gingerbread houses is that you can just do whatever. You can just decorate them. I just want my roof to stay.
Same.
That's all I've been looking and focusing on. Roof, please.
A good gingerbread house is literally just about the roof.
The roof staying. Is that the conclusion?
For me, it is.
Yeah. I just want it to stay.
So these are like pretty trees.
That's what I use my marshmallows for. Pretty trees.
So I'm gonna have some green.
Okay, guys.
Oh my god, I love these gummies too. They're so yummy.
They're so yummy. I'm just like trying to add some aesthetic.
What do we
Make it look pretty. Tell us what you think viewers. I'm not a decorator, but I am in this.
Girl, I'm
right
loving
now.
yours.
I am in this. I have focused. I'm locked in and focused.
Okay.
On my gingerbread house.
I think
you
if
got
there's
it?
anything else I could do is just add sprinkles.
That girl, I've been making a mess with my sprinkles, but that's why they gave it to us, right? So that we can make a mess with it. Our cameramen are looking at us and they're laughing at us. We have been going crazy. I'll put a little window here to the side.
Girl, you have side windows too?
I'm trying my best, Sab. That's all I can do at this point.
I'm just sprinkling sprinkles on top because that's the snow.
That's the best you can do. It's the best we are doing right now on this Christmas.
Thoughts, guys? What do we think about my tree?
What do we
about
think?
my tree, about my... Ooh, one tree fell.
One tree fell? No. So I have a front door, some windows, some trees at the side, some trees at the front, some trees at the back.
I don't know about you guys, but I think April definitely won this one. She had a
It's
lot
not
more
a contest. It's about having fun.
No, it's not. It's always
So Sabrina is definitely one of those people, but I am not. I love having a
I
good
love
time.
your house. It is so pretty. So let's turn it around.
So
she's one of those people that really went overboard this Christmas.
I did the most.
And got all the blow up stuff. This is blow up Santa.
Blow up Santa.
This is blow up Frosty the Snowman.
So I have my side, my little side stuff. I have a little window at the back.
Well, she even has a circle window.
I have a circle window. And
guys, I just have a front door and 2 windows. I have to work on it.
But you have little rocks at the front, which I love.
Yes, I'm working on my landscaping.
I have to finish my windows at the front because they look floppy, like roly-poly-oly.
Alrighty, but this has been so fun. Again, we want to say a huge thank you to
Little Lamb Pastries
for providing us with our materials to build our gingerbread house this year. Again, this is something that you guys can do with your family this Christmas Eve and even on Christmas Day. And so to get that, I'm sure you can reach out to them on their social media pages. But definitely, we want to say a huge thank you for following along with us as we constructed our gingerbread house.
Let us know what you think.
Yes, let us know. Thoughts on it. We got to take a quick break though, but when we come back, we have more Christmas games for you guys to use this Christmas season.
Elmer Shua. Ay join jik ahelan sa Copali Lodge. Keronik ahelan ay lain sa Copal. Kakui bartending kakui an keronik mano lain. Lain ni usara Belize Bank mobile app. Hanak na usara uta ana ATM. Utin card. Ara okay balbas chankiron sa usara ut kolore na notification chira phone na mensajes. Ara uta na kolore. Kakala harup chitumin sa usara. Ut ara uta na nak sa chabilo kong gatumin.
In Belize, diversity is our strength. From the vibrant streets of Corozal to the serene beauty of Punta Gorda, and from the charming town of Benque to the breathtaking views of Half-Moon Key. We are a tapestry of cultures, traditions, and perspectives. But amidst our differences, there's one thing that unites us all, that defines the essence of Belizean identity. Our love for this land and sea we call home. Our Belize Barrier Reef is more than just a natural wonder. It's the lifeblood of our nation, the foundation of our culture, and the backbone of our economy. Every lobster caught, every conch harvested, every tourist enchanted, every investor satisfied, every proud homeowner, and every taxpayer. They all depend on the health and vitality of our marine environment.
I may be out on the water every day, but I know that my livelihood is tied to the health of the reef. We all depend on it.
As a tour guide, I get to share the beauty of a reef with visitors from around the world. But I want future generations of Belizeans to experience it too.
Fresh seafood is the heart of Belizean cuisine. I want to continue creating delicious dishes that celebrate our local flavors, sustainably sourced from our waters.
In Belize, we may come from different backgrounds, but we all share the same dream: a thriving marine environment capable of sustaining us all. Together, let's work toward that future. A future where we all thrive.
Unwrap the joy of crystal clear picture and sound from Iowa, the brand that offers you affordability and exceptional quality. Iowa has a wide range of exceptional products to choose from, such as TVs, speakers, headphones, home appliances, and much more at affordable prices that won't break the bank. Enhance your audio-visual entertainment experience with Iowa, and for your convenience, parts are readily available in country for hassle-free maintenance. You can find Iowa products at your local electronics store countrywide. Choose Iowa, the best in home entertainment and household appliances.
I'm connected. Yo.
I'm connected.
We're connected.
Create the perfect broadband bundle that fits your style with Smart Connect. With the Junior Bundle, get 50% off your national calls and up to 6 gigabytes of data at no extra cost. Get postpaid added on for an additional cost of only $25 with the Prime Bundle. Stay connected with unlimited smart-to-smart calls, plus 6,300 megabytes of data and free international minutes. For the family, get the Binge Watchers bundle with Netflix add-on for only $28.13 more. This bundle gives you 4 profiles with unlimited streaming on multiple devices. Visit a showroom near you to sign up and personalize your own bundle combination with Smart Connect. Smart, bringing people together.
All right, welcome back to Open Your Eyes. We're here playing some fun games. If you joined us in our last segment, you saw that we were building gingerbread houses, Sabrina, and we're talking about all of these things that we do at home with our families during the Christmas season. And our next thing is games.
Absolutely.
We play a lot of games at home. Christmas Eve, we bring in the Christmas playing games. And so for this segment, we're also going to be playing a particular game. Now, we all know how competitive Sabrina can get.
Yeah.
Therefore, I would imagine, Sab, that this one's for you, babe.
You know, I love a good competition. I love seeing people fighting for their lives to win. I love the adrenaline involved.
You were a Hunger Games person, weren't you?
I was.
Yeah.
Yes, I was.
Yeah, I believe it. But for this game,
we are going to be using some straws as chopsticks. And the whole concept is who collects all the cotton balls first, one at a time, using the straws as chopsticks, wins.
Oh, okay.
And I can't say, I mean, looking at my cotton balls, I already feel like I have more, but it's okay.
I think we could just put them all together and we collect, right? Because it's how much
Let's
we
do
collect
that.
in the
So let's
how much we collect in the plate.
bring them in together.
I am a fair game person.
Yes.
I don't do the
And I
cheat
appreciate
thing.
that.
I feel like a lot of people that go overboard will want to cheat to get their stuff in.
The thing is,
I'm
as
not that
competitive
person.
as I am, I want to win it fair and square. I don't want you to say, she won because, no, I won because I won.
She won because she's the best.
Because I'm better than you.
So we have a timer, ladies and gentlemen, and then how much time do we have to do this?
As long as it takes for us to get the most, because we have them on the table here. So
no, our producer will time it.
All right, well, let's get straight into it. Let us know when to.
Oh my, it's a lot harder than it looks, huh? Do we put the plate close or do we just leave it where it is?
You know how good your chopstick usage was?
When you can just do the thing. I had to like learn how to do this, and apparently it's like a severe skill.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
develop
know. I don't know how people like collect rice with chopsticks.
Your rice has to be sticky.
It does, and it has to
like
stay
clumpy.
to your wood.
No!
It keeps falling out
of the plate.
Yes, let me turn my plate. All of these ones that are so close to my plate have fallen. Alrighty, we got this. Come on, come on. Oh wow. It's a lot hard. Time is going. I don't know how much time we have left, but apparently it's going. It's not going well here, ladies and gentlemen. It keeps falling and
have a
fumbling.
strategy.
You do?
Yes, I'm not gonna tell you what it is.
Well, you can't because that's why it's a competition. But there is a way that you're supposed to hold your chopsticks, right? Like there's a proper way of holding your chopsticks.
9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Shoot, you actually have a lot. Okay.
Okay, we're gonna put these away so that we can have a fair count.
What if we have exactly the same amount?
Oh gosh,
that would be so crazy.
Tiebreakers are the worst.
Okay, so this is mine.
Okay, so let's start with you, Sab.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34.
She won already, guys.
36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60.
She has 60
Oh,
exact.
that's awesome.
You won already. I don't have that
know,
many.
because you have a lot,
1,
too.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55.
5 more.
Lost by 5, guys, but you know what? This was kind of hard. What was your strategy?
So my strategy was, depending on how you use it, you could pick up more than one.
Was that the way the game was supposed to go, guys?
I mean,
were there rules? Were there rules? There were not rules.
Swooping.
There were no rules.
Swooping and got 2.
That is brilliant. That was there trying to pick one.
Nope. It's all about strategy,
It's
guys.
all about strategy, but I would love for our viewers at home to tell us what are some games that you guys play at home with your families. Do you play? I know Uno is one of those like life or death kind of situations where people no longer are friends after a particular Uno game.
Yes.
There's also like the Monopoly games. And you know what I really like is that, so my sister came home for the holidays and one of her biggest requests was that we get chalupa.
Oh.
She wanted us to play all of the fun games that we used to play when we were little. And so we had to make sure that chalupa was at home. We had to make sure that Uno was at home and all of those games. She's kind of competitive, like I don't think as competitive as you, but that's all part of the family night fun.
We love a good dominoes at our house. I mean, through the pandemic, we played so much dominoes. I became very skilled at it. And so
is there a skill to dominoes? Is
yeah,
it a counting game?
I mean, have you ever played with like old men from the rural communities?
Yes.
I'm like that. I study my hand and I study your play. But it's the pandemic that got me like that. And so that's something that we still enjoy doing in our households. Or with my family at least.
Love it.
But tell us, what are you guys playing this Christmas Eve? Give us some ideas, because we might need to put some of those in our family games as well later this evening.
And some of your traditions and so forth. My sister just messaged and asked if my mom could take out the ham and the turkey out of the fridge. Yes, you absolutely can. Please do so. Please put some lime on it as well. Thank you.
But that does it for our show this morning. As always, we want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and a prosperous new year. But of course, you will be seeing us 2 days from now.
Of course, but it is December 24th. And even though it is Christmas Eve, we know that it's probably somebody's birthday out there. So we want to say a very happy birthday to you. I know it is the 24th, and I know that Christmas birthday kind of situation. Make sure you get 2 gifts.
So
There's no birthday Christmas situation here.
My sister's birthday is the 26th.
Ooh,
and
no,
so she
same.
was one of those ones that
your Christmas and your birthday gift
kind of got them together.
No.
If I could say a happy birthday, I'd say a happy birthday to her and whoever else is celebrating a birthday in the holiday that we will be experiencing.
Wonderful. And of course, if you know of any certain events in your communities and so forth that are around the traditional Christmas time, go support, go and enjoy some culture Christmas, if you will, and have a very merry one. And it is, like you said, December 24th. But if you have a question, a comment, a birthday shout out, or just a greeting, you can drop us a line right here at oye@channel5belize.com.
You can also catch us on Facebook at Open Your Eyes BZ.
And check out our highlights on Instagram at OYE Belize.
Thank you so much for joining us, and please do us a favor and join us again on the 27th
when you open your eyes
and start your morning right.
Be sure to keep your eyes, your minds,
and your hearts open.
We'll see you soon, Belize. Have a very Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. We'll see you on Friday. Bye.
Open Your Eyes was brought to you by the Belize Bank, our country, your bank, and Smart, bringing people together.